Yo, what is good, everybody? Hope y'all are doing well today. Wanted to come on here with another reading for you guys. I'm getting a little bit of a message here that a lot of you guys might be somebody who is very calm and collected when it comes to the workplace, but I do see that you're dealing with some type of workplace, drama. There's somebody in a higher position. I feel like that isn't like necessarily treating you right, or the staff in general. I feel like they kind of don't necessarily like you though. Like there's something that I'm feeling where it's like they like are jealous of like your calm like demeanor. They might also seem like they might also feel like they have to think about so many different things, and they feel like they're stressing themselves out because they're overthinking so many different things, and it's making them jealous of you because you come in as the Chariot that's a lot more calm and cool and collected, and you seem like somebody who's very well put together. I am getting a sense that you could be a Cancer, or you could have Cancer placements. Whenever I name zodiac signs, guys, and when you hear tarot readers name zodiac signs, it's not just the sun sign. You have to know a little bit more about your birth chart. But so not just Cancer, but Cancer placements in general could be significant. But the universe is calling on you to wait your turn. I am getting a sense that Spirit's letting me know that I'm feeling that you don't want to make any rash decisions right now. You don't want to call them out your name, even though if that's something that you've been feeling, So I am getting a sense that there is somebody in leadership position that you might not like, who's just not really treating everybody well, but specifically, I don't think they don't really like you is what I'm getting. There's something about your demeanor. I feel like it has to do with your demeanor and your kind of like calm, collected attitude. Maybe you are very easy to get along with, like maybe your coworkers don't necessarily have an issue working with you. I do get the sense that you're just kind of a calm person in general, and you do seem a little bit as well that you stand your ground. You don't really take a lot of crap, and so that's kind of the general feeling that I'm getting so far with the 3 cards that I have pulled. If you guys don't know already, I am a beginner tarot reader, and so these interpretations are going to be pretty general, but I want to kind of see what else there is here for you guys. But at the moment, what I'm getting is that you don't want to make any rash decisions. There is somebody in leadership who is not treating you well, and that sucks, especially with like a 9-to-5 job. It's like you're always going to have, or a lot of the times you will have a manager who is unevolved, who doesn't see the bigger picture. They get very stressed out. It is stressful to be a manager as well, but there's always room for understanding. And I think that's a key important factor when you are a boss of a certain company. I also pulled the 4 of Pentacles upright, which could point to, what could that point to? I feel like you're in the mode where you are going to work. You're trying to save money right now. You don't really want to mess with your finances. And I feel like that's kind of why you are in this job to begin with. I don't necessarily seem like you're the type of person that sees themselves being in a 9-to-5 forever. Yep. You have the start out, you have a real opportunity right now to shine in your own way. And I feel like that with the Chariot's one of the most, confident and disciplined cards. You know what I'm saying? So with the Chariot and the Star, it's really giving me that you have a potential to really manifest the life that you want to, and so tap into opportunities that feel creative to you. Tap into opportunities that really are going to light you up, light you on fire. And it's important to have a 9-to-5 to make money, you know what I'm saying? But you really want to have a bigger vision for yourself. And I think Spirit's calling you to tap into that creative, project that you've kind of been holding off on for a while. Or maybe it's a project that you've been working on, or you've been thinking about, at least, is kind of what I'm getting. Any further message that we have here for the collective in terms of the situation? Got the Ace of Swords coming out. Yeah, you are entering a time right now where there are new ideas that are coming in for you. You may have had a new recent idea in terms of what it is that you want to pursue in your career, you know, outside of your 9 to 5. I am getting this energy that, let's see. Okay. Yeah, with the Ace of Swords coming out, I definitely get that there is an opportunity that has come in, or you've already thought about pursuing something that kind of excites you is what I'm getting. You definitely have the potential to manifest the life that you want to, you know, and disappointment. Let's see if I'm getting anything else from here. Yeah, I do feel like with the I did pull the 7 of Wands. I do feel like you don't want to. I feel like what's kind of holding you back a little bit is the idea of competing with other people. You know, you feel like whatever it is that you want to pursue, you feel like you're competing against other people, and that's a very common belief, you know. But I do feel like Spirit's kind of calling you right now and asking to let go of this idea that you need to compete with other people. Because right now what's important is, you know, pursuing what it is that you actually want. You know, how it comes out is very, it's going to be different for everybody. You know, with social media nowadays, there's limitless potential for people. You know, people can gain, you know, popularity just by being themselves. And that's really what is the beautiful thing about this message in general, I think, is that I feel like you're starting to realize it. I do think in the past you have been kind of shy to express yourself. You know, I think that there is an energy about you that is a little bit nervous. You know, you aren't too sure. You don't really know, you know, you've been disappointed in the past when you've tried to share your creative thoughts and ideas is kind of what I'm getting. Like with the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Cups reversed, I am getting this idea that you were disappointed at a certain outcome, or there was a certain situation that happened in the past where you expressed yourself in a creative way, or just a way that was different, and I think that you got judged for it. And so it made you kind of hesitant, you know, to speak your truth and to kind of come out with these creative ideas. But I did also pull the 9 of Wands, which is, you know, you definitely think about how you speak, and like maybe it is like how you speak, but there was something about an idea that you had shared with somebody in the past that they kind of just really judged you for it, and you felt really upset about it. And I do think that it's caused you to be a little bit guarded with how you feel, and just with this specific creative idea that is coming in. But yeah, what's it called? The universe is definitely asking you to trust yourself, and to, yeah, I do think that you do need to go within at this time, I think, and just take some time with yourself to really kind of get clear on what it is that you want in this life, you know. Let me see if there's any final messages. Well, there's not enough time to pull another card, but that was basically the message that I was getting. I hope that resonated with you guys. Let me know if that did. You know, it is important to take some time for yourself and really understand and get a clear idea of what it is that you want, because I think you know what it is that you want. But take action, and, you know, trust yourself and believe in yourself, because you do have really bright ideas. You have bright ideas that need to come out and need to come to the surface. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if this resonated. But yeah, have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night, wherever you're at. I'm probably going to post another one here soon, so stay tuned for that.